Hello, my name's Rampant and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, a few words before we begin. This is a new format for me. It is a let's look at first impressions. I'm actually going to pause it here because while doing some audio testing, the game does just continue if you leave it on pause. Not pause, but if you just leave it. If you talk and if you don't play, it just auto plays. Now, this game does have a lot of really positive and good reviews, but why I'm showing you this? I'm showing you this because I wanted to tell y'all that the Epic's game launcher, which is something like Steam, you could say, not as popular, the one you play Fortnite on, if you do play Fortnite. This game launcher, every couple of weeks it has a free game. And this game is free from January the 10th, I believe, to January the 24th. And you can pick it up. As soon as you pick it up, it's always yours. You can always play it. It's not like something that's free over just this period. It's always gonna be free for you. So long as you have the Epic Games launcher, a registration, and you just install it. You basically just buy the game for $0 or €0 or pounds, wherever you are. It doesn't matter. It's zero, it's free, it's a full game, it's not a demo. It's a full game, and we are gonna do it in a let's play, let's look at format and first impressions. This is not a sponsored video, I would just like to say, from the Epic Games launcher. It's something, I'm giving you information to my very few viewers. I'm giving information that this game is free, and this game is apparently really good. I haven't played it, I've never even heard of it before I saw it in the Epic's game launcher that it was free. So, you know, let's take a look at what this game is. And we will begin. So, the game is called What Remains of Edith Finch, as we mentioned earlier. And this is what it is. It's, from what I read, a story-driven game. The game just takes you... Okay, I should be quiet when the narrator is reading. So if I suddenly go quiet, that's why. But the game apparently... You see, I'm not doing anything, it's just gonna start auto-playing if I do nothing. The game just takes you through the life of... Actually, I'm not really sure who. But somebody in a very weird house from what the reviews told me. And it's a funny game, it's a fun game, it's a tragic game, it has all sorts of emotions from what the reviews say. It's a roller coaster basically. And let's begin because it will autoplay eventually.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
As you can see, I'm going to start at the beginning with the house. And this is where we are. We're teleported.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we are going to be trespassing in the house.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Yeah, this is interesting because when I played, I basically just went up to that fence. I did not see all these. This is very interesting. So we cannot go back, can we? No, we cannot. We hopped the fence, so we are trespassing. There is no... Shift zooms in, doesn't actually run, which is interesting. The music is kind of nice. The atmospheric ambient sounds.
I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
So, trespassing at the moment, but we have lived here before. Can I check? This is a mailbox, isn't it? This is a nice mailbox. Nice clothes. Okay, come on, pull it down. Pull it down.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago. Marked urgent. Open immediately.
Okay. So nobody's lived here for 7 years?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay. Just push the fence. Okay. No trespassing. Security camera. This property is protected by video surveillance. Okay. Yeah, I said it.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay, we are gonna see.
She thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Alright, so do I go down or do I go up? I think I go up, don't I? We'll see. The game doesn't really tell you anything, you just start playing. Took me actually kind of a while to figure out how to open the book. Yeah, it's sort of embarrassing, but you know what? That's actually kind of exciting, but it doesn't tell you anything. You have to figure it out by yourself.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
This is on max settings, by the way, if you're wondering. There shouldn't be any stutter. I tested it. It's running smoothly at 60 frames per second. The graphics look really nice. Ooh, there's a deer. The sounds of the deer are kind of horse-like, but, you know, we can get past that.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Okay, so it's our house. We're not trespassing. We're in our territory.
And now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
It's a really weird house. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
How do you even build a house like that? This thing is not structurally sound. Anyway, we are here for the game. Let me guess, this truck has some story behind it? Or not? I guess not. Ooh, almost fell in the lake. The graphics looks kinda nice. Water looks good. Wait, I'm not much of a reviewer. Mostly a let's player, but I decided to do it for information. Ooh, that's a dragon head, isn't it? We are not heading up the house yet. Or should we? Yeah, it looks like I can't go there. Can I jump in the water? No, can I can't even jump. Can I go in the water? No, it's not letting me. Oh, you can actually see the body. That's something very few games do because it's weird. It just feels strange looking at a body like that.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
House makes me uncomfortable just by looking at it. What kind of house is this? Chairs thrown over. I mean, nobody has lived here in a long time. So I'm not surprising that there is a...
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I'm afraid of this house. Okay, the game is giving me sort of chills. The narrator is actually doing a really good job. It's kind of nice. The place is still no running though. You know, I get why there isn't any. You're just walking to your house. You're like experiencing all this. Cannot go through it through there. Can I go through the back or something? Recyclable. Okay. Oh, okay. So I probably couldn't go through the front, could I?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, I cannot go back. Okay, I guess we're not checking out the front of the house. There's another car here. Okay, this is a car that's struck, but still. Fridge? There's nothing in the fridge. This is a workstation, kind of a clean workstation, considering 7 years have passed. Or at least I assume it's been 7 years. It's kind of nice. Looks like what a normal garage would look like. With a lot of boxes inside, with the car inside, you know. But what happened to her parents or adoptive parents or whatever? I mean, the cars are here, the boxes are here, there's a lot of stuff here, so they didn't move out?
For the first time in years.
January 2010. This game has been out since 2018, I believe, so...
I felt like I was home.
Yeah, everything's just left like it was.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay, so we're playing as the little girl, so we are actually Edith Finch. Okay, so this is something I didn't realize. So there's Eddie, Dawn, and Lewis. Wait, didn't we say that we're looking for Martin or something? In loving memory of Lewis Finch. So she died November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Okay, so Lewis died, the child died. That's unfortunate. I guess that's why they just moved out, maybe. You wouldn't want to live in a house like that. The Northwest Chef. Okay, you actually have book titles, which is a surprise. That's a little detail that not a lot of people put in. For something like this, you know, you'd have an open book here, maybe with a picture, but that's about it.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
This is something that you wouldn't see in a lot of games. I guess the attention to detail in a story-driven game should be the way it is in this game. Like, very detailed.
Only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I mean, I'm not surprised that only one restaurant would deliver all the way here and all the way to this weird house. That's a lot of salmon. Like, seriously.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Okay, so
it was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, everything's still left here. Like, everybody just left. So, Edie, this is the grandmother, I suppose.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah, Great-Grandma Edie. Exactly. Great-Grandma. Wow. Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank? There is a statue over there. Probably not gonna... Well, we're definitely not gonna get to experience the whole game, but... This is just like a first look, first impressions video. Okay, come on, let's turn. Barbara. Who's Barbara? Come on, turn. I actually have to do the mouse movements. No. Other way.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay. So Sven is the great-grandpa. Do we go up or do we go down? This must be down.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. You know, we could just break the door down. You know, that's not part of the game, is it? This must be the front of the house. We entered through the... Let me guess, it's locked. Okay, so we actually did pick the correct path.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton, not Martin. Milton. Okay. Oh, this door is really locked. This is where the key... This is what the key opens, isn't it?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Okay. I suppose. This is not what the key unlocks? It's interesting, this door has foam on it. There's a lot of books here. Who's been stacking these books?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Yeah, I guess we're going this way. This is where the text leads us. Hey, you see the floating text over there? Okay, so her mother did all this foaming. Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. (1950–1961). Way too young. Gregory? As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No, that's something not normal. This looks like a bathroom. Gregory, 1976–1977. Wow, these people are dying young. What's going on? Hey, this is Sven and Edie. These are their rooms. See, these two actually lived kind of long. Even though Sven died sort of youngish, Edie lived to be, wow,
The last
90.
time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
This room has no foam over it, though. This is the only room that doesn't have foam over it. Okay, I guess we're going here?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay, so they had are in their family, I guess. That's wiring running over there. We're gonna go first see Barbara's room. Barbara lived for a very short time.
Child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
That's a nice big room, though. You look to be what, like 16? Really?
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
Why are all the Finches dying? I guess that's why the game is called What Remains of Edith Finch, because that's the last Finch, I suppose.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
On the night we left, why did you leave? Okay, so third floor is not accessible to us, and this game is giving me the creeps. Chills. No, honestly, it is. I do not want to go in that room yet. This is Molly's room. This is the cat, isn't it? Cat's name was Molly. Oh, no, wait. No.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
10 years. 10-year-old. Wow, that's...
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay, so I guess after they died, her mother decided, you know, she should just seal up every room that everybody's dead. You know, that
told me
whoever
there were
died.
secret passages, but I never believed him.
Okay, so I guess this is what the key unlocked. This is a nice room, by the way. Actually gives me a couple ideas for my kids' room. A couple of sharks, a couple of fish. Kind of nice. I don't know where the light's coming from in this room, but it's coming from somewhere. Probably from the windows. Yeah, probably. But this is a really nice touch for a child's room. At least in my opinion. Okay, let's continue. Let's look at the book. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Of course. I'm pretty sure I haven't read that book.
My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Really? That... Oh, it's actually gonna make me look.
Find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yeah, what was your mom afraid of? Hopefully it's not, like, monsters or zombies. Crayon?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay. Milton liked drawing cats, I guess.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Okay, this is probably one of the sealed rooms.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Focus Island. Okay. We have a nice view outside, and as you can see, this is something that's often they don't do because it is actually takes extra processing. You see the waves there, they're being generated as we speak, as we are inside the house. Normally, if you're inside the house, they would not generate anything outside until you actually leave. So this would be just still water. You'll just see a picture basically here. But you are actually seeing, I believe we saw leaves falling? No, the leaves are moving, but they're not falling. Okay, that's what I must have seen. And the waves are moving. That's really nice. Okay, this is Molly's room.
Looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
So
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay, so yeah, her mother sealed up all the rooms that the people who died. The rooms are sealed by her mother. Let's open the drawer.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with
open
its
it.
own even tinier gerbil cage.
Okay, she had a gerbil. Can I open the other drawer? I guess not. Was that all?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
There's a journal. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Wait a minute, now we're Molly, aren't we? Yeah, now we're Molly. All of a sudden, we're Molly. I guess we're gonna be exploring the history of the house through a different perspective. That's gonna be interesting. The gerbil food.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Is the gerbil? Where is the gerbil actually? It's giving me pointers what to look out.
Candy was all gone.
The game is actually giving me points to what to look at. Fish food, maybe? Okay, I see a text there. I thought about
eating Christopher, but I held back.
Really? Oh, you can actually... Oh, you moved the food. You can move the fish, okay. Yeah, I'm not eating Christopher. It's a good golden fish. It's actually winter outside, okay. And it's really dark in this room. Must be the door. Yeah, this is the bathroom. And she's actually really short, she's really tiny, so you were actually... You know, they're making you feel like a 10-year-old. Because this, normally, you would not be on this low level.
I kept eating and eating.
Really? Toothpaste? Okay, what's... I have no idea what's going on. Normally you would not eat toothpaste?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Okay. It's not winter, I guess that was just fog. There's a book here? No. Cannot interact with it.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Guess it's just morning.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Okay.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh, what? I can jump from branch to branch.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm jumping or just it's auto jumping. Oh no, I'm actually pressing spacebar to jump, okay. How do I get up there? Can I go down there, please? Yeah, I can. So I need to be quiet. How should I be quiet? Wait a minute, did I just miss something?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Okay. Where did the bird go? I can just jump on these. That's where the bird is. I guess we're supposed to just follow the bird.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Yeah, we are definitely a cat.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
It's obviously a child's treehouse.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
Wow, that's
And suddenly, I was an owl.
Then suddenly I was an
All
owl?
I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I guess we're looking for gerbils? Okay, we cannot zoom in anymore. But we do have an attack button. Okay, go up.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. Oh, don't eat the bunnies. Come on. I have a bunny. Come on.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my
Oh.
talons. I
Okay,
swallowed
ow.
him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Okay.
Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I was not expecting this, honestly. Something bigger than a rabbit, really. What's bigger than a rabbit?
A mama rabbit.
Okay, I guess a mama rabbit is bigger than a rabbit. Aw.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
I can hear the heartbeat. Can you hear the heartbeat?
And suddenly, I was a shark.
And suddenly I was a... What? Okay, and now I'm really confused. Okay, I can actually move the shark with the left mouse button. I can actually jump. That's interesting.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Okay.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
W gets me up for some reason. Oh boy, that's okay, I saw something over here. Then come on. Okay, so it auto moves forward. I just need to aim with the mouse. No, the controls are kind of wonky on the shark.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Well, you might want to, but you need to give me better controls. This is a bit weird. And they are inverted. As in, normal. I need them inverted. Probably check the settings. I essentially just broke all the immersion controls. Camera control normal, reticle off, yeah, mouse sensitivity is fine. Okay, there is no, come on. I'm ah! That's annoying. Come on, get it! Come on, you're a shark, get it! Ooh, it's actually showing how you eat the seal.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
There she is. What does the right mouse button do? Nothing. Left mouse button lunges me, but right mouse button doesn't do anything. Controls are really annoying when they're not inverted. Okay.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay. Why is there a car on the ship? Okay, when I opened my eyes, everything had changed. What? What? I'm either an anaconda or a rope. I have no idea what's going on, and this is creeping me
I
out.
was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay, so I'm probably an anaconda. This does not look like a rope. Have you ever played the old Snake game on the Nokia phones? Yeah, this sort of feels like it. It's a lot weirder. Oh, don't tell me I have to eat people.
Big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh boy. Yeah, this game is it really turns. It's a shocking turn of events. I'm really shocked. I'm honestly am. Left mouse button actually focuses the camera.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
And why is Molly still talking? Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Yep. Good thing it's not telling us anything. Like, it's not showing us anything, I'm sorry. I mean telling us. Can I actually climb up the wall? Come on, it's a snake. It can climb up the walls. Right, there's nothing here. Can I jump? No. I'm moving a chair though. Why do I have to manually move the camera? I guess it's so that...
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay, we're probably no longer an anaconda. No, we are an anaconda. So I was gonna say, it probably forcing me, yeah, at the moment it's not actually giving... It's automatically moving the camera, it's not manually moving the camera for me. So it's probably doing that for immersion.
Sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Because you would not know the length of this anaconda if, you know, if I just automatically move the camera to the front like it is now. But we already know that how long this thing is, the snake is. So it's not gonna, it's automatically moving the camera instead of manually. Okay. It's an interesting story though. I don't know where this would lead. It actually got me confused a little bit. That's not really hard to do, but... Oh, this is Molly's room, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this has gotta be Molly's
I got
room.
closer and closer.
Yeah, Molly's room. There's a pillow. Oh, my stomachs.
All of my stomach started growling.
All of them.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay. That was unexpected. I was expecting a shapeshifter or something. Or some sort of dream. But that was just...
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, so I guess this is like the path that needs to be followed. Not followed, but to be a bit more precise, this is like the storyline. So we started with Molly. I guess we just need to discover everybody's history. Is there something under the bed at this point?
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah, probably the snake part. Can I exit now, please? This room's creeping me out, actually. Okay, you exit through here, don't you? You actually, yeah, we need to probably go to the sealed room, so this is the only way out.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
This will be obvious later.
My mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Living room of sorts, I guess? Or is this the library? There's a satellite dish. Everything looks old in this house, and you would assume it's like in the 1930s, but except for the occasional like satellite dish or car or TV or something, LED lamp or whatever. Kind of a nice touch. Brings you back. You realize that it's a present. Because everything else...
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Everything else is just like 1930s, 40s, 50s, you know.
Her room was like a museum.
Who's Odin? Oh, we're gonna be...
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Fortune and misfortune, okay. Okay, real, change the
Odin
real.
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Okay, so, as I suspected, there is something going on for everybody to be dying out. The age of 10, 16, you know, Molly died at the age of like 10? Was that? And Barbara died at 16. Most of them died really early, really young. And this confirms that there was some sort of a curse going on, something, you know. Let's change the reel. Actually kind of hard to change the reel.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
And his house. And the whole house. He actually moved the whole house. Come on, change the reel. It's kind of hard to change the
40-foot
reel.
waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Can I change it with W? No. I have to actually use the mouse.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Oh, come on.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay,
His
so...
daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Can I go back? No, okay, I wanted to go back to... Come on. Ah, this is annoying. Not to this reel, come on. There's gotta be an easier way. No. This one. I know, I thought I saw something, but didn't. I thought I saw the statue that's actually outside, and I thought that was gonna be the graveyard, but I guess not. Let's continue. His daughter, Edie, is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Yeah, I know, I'm not as good as the actual proper narrator that got paid a lot of money to do this. I guess that was it. Okay, can I exit here? Okay, I just need to back out of it.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So this is Odin's history. Odin Finch, the mystery of death and thereafter. Okay. Odin Finch joining the great majority. They were gonna continue.
Told people Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Okay.
She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Oh, that's what we saw in the river. There's a baby!
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Norwegian folktales. There's a shark there. There's probably a lot of stuff I'm missing.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Hey, there's VHS
I haven't thought
tapes.
of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
I guess a forest fire doesn't scare her. She lived past the age of 15, so, you know. Anyway, I'm actually gonna wrap up here. I believe, I think we've seen enough. I personally haven't. We'll see what people think of this game. Anyway, just to keep in mind, the game is still free. You can get it until January the 24th. I know I'm a bit late on this. I just keep forgetting that the Epic Games launcher does have free games every 2 weeks. I do keep forgetting about that. I should really make a notification or something just to check it out once in a while, see what games they're offering. It's a free game. Otherwise, it's $20, I believe, in the Steam store. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but it is available on the Steam store. On the Steam store, though, you have to pay for it. But until the January the 24th, the game is free on the Epic Games launcher. And, well, that's about it. So now you're gonna hear a couple of last words from me before I close this off. What I think about this game. This game is actually kind of interesting. It's a bit weird, I suppose you could say, but that's kind of... I'm gonna use the word interesting a lot. That's kind of interesting. In a way, it's actually throwing me for a curveball. At first, I thought that it was just gonna be from one perspective, that it went to two perspectives. Now it's going back to the first perspective of Edie again, then we went to Molly, of course, as we did. All of a sudden, though, there was a snake involved, a shark involved, a cat involved. There was a lot of things going on. The narration is really good. They lead you through the story very well. They make sure you don't miss anything way too obvious. Yeah, not way too obvious. I guess they just make sure you don't miss anything important when it comes to the storyline. Now, do keep in mind, this is a story-based game. This is not something where you will have a lot of options. You will just progress through the story as the developers wanted you to progress. But that's actually good. That's actually nice and relaxing. They tell you a story, and you just sit there, play through it, listen to what they have to say, and hopefully enjoy what you've seen, what you've heard, and what you've played. Now, up until now, I have enjoyed this game. At first, I didn't know what to expect. This type of game is not really for me. Not much of a story person, especially when I don't have a choice. I love stories in games. I just prefer to have options, like to follow the story at my own pace, to do as I wish, to have options, to choose whether I kill a person or not, or to save or not, you know, have options. I've said that like 5 times now. But this is a game that I might actually fully finish. has sparked some curiosity in me, and hopefully you will find some enjoyment in this game as well. Anyway, my name has been Rampant Mystic. Hope you enjoyed this very first look at and first impressions video of What Remains of Edith Finch. And just remember, it's still free. Go and get it. You have nothing to lose. And I'll see y'all in another video.